run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Two. And 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week.
Just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Not the best of starts here offensively. You're back home. You lost a couple games in a row, and here's an early 3-and-out to start things off.
And I think they were counting on being at home and having the home crowd carry them along a little bit to help things get better. But the bottom line is you don't get the crowd involved until you play better. They've got to create some first downs, some big plays, things of that nature to make sure that the crowd is right there with them.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Bring it up.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a 1st down.
56. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Echo. Mike, 56 is the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike 56, Mike.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Big stop, let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
Snap comes at one. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Here we go. 180! Black!
The backer, watch the backer. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Tyler Jr.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here we go.
Last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Here we go.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Here we go. 180! 2!
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Here we go.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Man, I got you.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Here we go. 180!
58's the mic. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Mike. Get him. Get him. Get him. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Here we go.
Officially
180!
nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
21, 21.
Garoppolo now. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
13, 13. 11, 11, 11, 11.
The mic. 58's the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we
They
go.
had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 180!
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Let's go.
Josh Adams, his first touchdown on the year.
Let's go.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. 65, 65.
They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's pick it up.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Get off the field. Let's get off the field.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play that time for the Rams. An even 50 yards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by to Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They'll drop the throw. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? You've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because That drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Keep playing hard.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the
A
screen.
shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Come on, set. Mike. 60 yards. Stick is the mic.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Check, 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 check.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
57's the money.
2nd and 11.
Keep it up, guys.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalposts. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Come on, baby. Let's
The
go.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight, tight.
Run.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Woo! You got him. You got him. You got him.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Here we go.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects,
56.
tendency
Mike,
breakers,
56.
or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Switch. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Kamara try the right side. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's complete to Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
And a Rams.
Check. Check 9.
Hey, switch gears.
Check three.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sponge. No.
They run it again with Kamara. And an alley to run. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
56.
They'll look to throw.
Here we go, D.
And Austin Safarian Jenkins has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Gain of 12.
No. Off. Go. Motion. Bump.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Yeah, baby. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
2nd and 9 now. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Single.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
56 is Mike.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third
Here we
quarter.
go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But now it's third down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
Here we go.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the third quarter. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. You don't want nothing.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Niners
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
17-yard line. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
Again, here's Adams.
Rhino.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
That's it, baby.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
Here we go. What do you need? They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still hot.
On first down, this is Adams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Right there.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 58, boys. 58. 58. It's Mike. You remember me?
Get hot.
On second and 12, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Go. Go.
Hey, Alpha. 65.
And that'll set them back 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it third and long.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
We got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for what's going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Hey! You.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
That's it, baby.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
57's the mic.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And a little too much mustard on that one. It gets a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here we go.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3.
Army.
They run on second down with Adams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Wins championships, baby.
Garoppolo looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here we go.
This is third and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Here I come.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Come on. 58, seam 6.
Watch the screen.
11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go.
Wait.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
Coming this way.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Right there. 56.
Drop deep. Drop deep.
Running with Kamara. And an alley to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, baby.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I got you, son.
So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Make these babies crawl the way back home.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Right over there, right over there.
23 yards the pickup there.
I got one.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Go get this.
You're all mine.
Hey, 58 is a mic.
One, Omaha.
3 bucks.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Here we go.
So
Here we go.
now
Here we
they'll
go.
come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Better bring it. You better bring it. Two. Right now, you better. 2.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. I'm coming.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they've got it inside the 10
Here we go.
at
Here we
the
go.
8. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Let him know, let him know.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers, but hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
From the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Get ready.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Los Angeles, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.